legislature, it's normally the Speaker who gets the hits. That's according to Speaker Judi Won Pat, who has held the title for the last 2 consecutive legislative terms.
One of the jobs of a Speaker would be to be like a buffer, so to speak, of the legislature when there are attacks coming from, from all directions. It's normally the Speaker who gets hit. The second thing is, working really hard to retain or to gain, the majorities.
And it's a task she's willing to take should her colleagues select her. However, she knows anyone can put their names in the hat.
There's just some things, of course, that normally you would want to look at in terms of, respecting seniority in either caucus, in the Republican side and the Democratic side.
One of the names that has been floating around is Senator Tom Atta, who has served 6 non-consecutive terms. He agrees with Won Pat, saying seniority is a major factor.
The selection is normally based on seniority and experience and the leadership that has been demonstrated by that particular individual, which gives the confidence to his colleagues that he'll be able to provide the leadership that's necessary for the legislature.
And while there's a possibility his colleagues could select him instead, Atta says he doesn't see a need to replace Won Pat and believes she's done a good job for the past 2 terms.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but at this point I'm not chasing after it simply because I have other issues that I want to pursue.
And while both discuss seniority, another name that has been floating around is freshman Senator Dennis Rodriguez Jr., who has re-elected to serve his 2nd term and was the top overall vote getter this past election.
I know I've heard the same thing. What needs to happen is a coming together of the senators-elect, and from there I would respect what the group would want to and how to proceed.
He adds whether it's a leadership position or just chairing a committee, he's committed to representing the people's best interests. Meanwhile, it seems freshman status isn't phasing other possibilities, as newcomer Senator-elect Michael Nicholas has also been mentioned to be in the contention. He tells KUAM he's not interested in any leadership position at this time, adding he has a lot to learn and wants to focus on key areas, specifically on economic development. Speaker Judi Won Pat, meanwhile, says she hopes to meet with the majority before the end of the year once all members are on island. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.